Hey yo, what's up? Moji here, and welcome to another MV reaction. And today we have something quite special, which is, well, the return of our sweet baby apple jaguar, Eve, formerly of Luna, now debuting as a solo artist under Paper Mill. Did I pronounce that correctly? Anyways, so we're gonna be checking out her debut single entitled Loop, featuring Lil Cherry. So let's go on right ahead and see what it's all about, shall we? Here we go. Oh, goes right into it. I like that. Hmm. Liking the flow so far? Ooh. That's quite the groovy bass. Is that Lil Cherry? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Hmm. Okay. Nice. Oh wow. I'm liking the structure of this. And this serves as the pre-chorus, right? There we go. Love that. Oh wow. I'm starting to notice something. Ooh. Oh wow. Okay. That felt quite short. Okay, okay. So that was Loop by Eve featuring Lil Cherry. And uh wow. First of all, it's so nice seeing Eve again. Like out of all the former members of Luna, uh she's the one that sorry. She's the one that well, I've seen around the least in the past year or so. Right? I think the only time I've seen Eve was in the uh what event was that by Lusemble? The Run Orbit event by Lusemble. It's technically a Lusemble uh, event, but Eve and True visited them over there and even participated in the game, right? So I think that's the only time I've seen Eve like in the past year. Of course, I also heard about her having like songwriting credits for Lusemble. I'm not quite sure about that. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But what I've heard was that Like she joined this like songwriting collective group sort of thing, and then she ended up uh, writing some stuff for Lusambo. I'm a bit fuzzy on the details, but now she signed up with Paper Mill as a solo artist, and now we have her debut. It's such an exciting new chapter in her journey, and also I really really like the way this debut single was structured. Like it shows off the flair of Eve quite nicely. And I also like how they play around with certain things in the song. I'll uh, I'll try to point those out later when we do our second run through. Actually, let's do our second run through now, and yeah, I'll just point things out as we go along. So let's hit replay on that. Here we go. But first of all, I would like to know what are those flying things? I'm not really sure what they are. Maybe we'll see later if we get a closer look. Okay, yeah, the timing of that, like matching the lights with the tak tak tak. Sorry, it's so simple, but it got me as like going into this MV. Yeah, I like the flow of this. It's very light and breezy. Then we get more of a layer of instrumentals here with the bass coming in. And then we have Lil Cherry doing like the pre-chorus. And I gotta say, Lil Cherry's style of rap really, really fits quite well with this song. So yeah, I really like it. Hmm. I like that. Okay. Before we get into the second part of the chorus, I really like how this first part of the chorus has these like sort of like uh stops in it. I'm not quite sure if I can call it staccato. It doesn't. Does it count as staccato? But the way she lilts with it, it has this very specific cadence to it, and it provides such a nice uh, view of like the range and dynamics that are involved with this song. And then now we go into this second part of the chorus, which is just the vocable part, the ooh ooh ooh. Okay, now that ooh, 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 that just keeps on going, and it actually, well, it loops. I think that's actually the loop part of loop. And what's nice about that is it's such a contrast from the first part of the chorus, which has these like it's like in very measured and quantified, and then we get into this second part of the chorus where it becomes continuous. It becomes uh, like this looping thing. And yeah, like I see what you were trying to do there. So we had like a thing that was segmented, and then now we have the looping portion. Really, really, really awesome stuff. And we have a major rap part from the cherry. I really love the yeah. I really love the facial expressions of Eve here. Like the way she switches it up throughout the MV. Like uh, it actually kind of reminds me of that first part of the chorus. So like going from the her dance part over here, then we have this. That is such a bright expression. And then this part, yeah. The switches. This is such a nice pre-chorus. Yeah, it's jointed, it's segmented. Then the loop. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I just noticed there. Like, we got the second part of the chorus, and then now going towards the end, we actually just have that part looped again, just with more instrumentals stripped away, I guess. But yeah, that's so intriguing. Like this is how we end this on that loop. Like it's goes into this. Wow. Now that is such a concept, right? Like we don't have any subtitles, so not sure what the lyrics are saying, but like and that's also probably why this felt so short, because we just literally end right after the second chorus, right? Yeah, just like verse pre-chorus, first chorus, verse pre-chorus, second chorus. Then we just get a repeat of the second part of the chorus at the end with uh, a different styling to it. So yeah, nice that we get to see the actual styling of the music reflecting the title of the song. And it's so simple, it's just loop, right? But I really, really like how they did it. But I got to say, my favorite part would be the first part of the chorus. The part that feels more like it has more, I would say, cadence to it. Because even the reason why I can't call it staccato is because it is more of just like this cadence with certain stops in it, because there are parts where she actually just sings it straight through. But there are parts with the sudden stops, like with the portion, right? The like this one, and it just really sounds so good to me, because I like it whenever a song gets to play around with dynamics like that. It shows that uh, it really shows uh, this understanding of the creative process for me. I'm not sure how to term that, but yeah, yeah. This is just really awesome to me, like concept wise, and like the delivery of Eve was like phew, really great. I also like I pointed out before, her acting in this MV, the facial expressions, like the way she switches it up, and like it has nuances too. Like uh at the end of the second verse, like when the bright light starts shining on her face, like can I find that part? Like over here? No, not that's before that. There. Okay, just like the way she looks once the light starts shining on her face, it's very subtle, but I could see like the nuance in it, and she's basically kind of reflecting her surroundings in a way. But there are also parts where she's more of projecting herself outwardly, and so I for me that's dynamics as well. This kind of like inward outward dynamic with her facial expressions, her actions in the MV. And then I believe there's other stuff going on in the MV that I might not understand. Like, what is the purpose of those flying things? I have no theory for that. If anyone would like to share, like, what they think that means, or if there's any actual like fan theory or some sort of behind the scenes info about that, I really appreciate if you'd share it in the comment section down below. But yeah, as of now, I don't know what to think about those flying metallic looking things. So that just completely goes over my head. But yeah, the rest of it, I really like it, and this is such a great debut for Eve. Curious to see what direction this will actually take, because this is like very very artsy to me, and very much feels like Eve is taking this sort of like uh I'm not sure if it's like artistic control or artistic freedom, but I also have heard uh, that Eve has been given a lot of uh, I'm not sure about terms, input into her album, input or influence or something like that, or maybe even control. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is we are living in very exciting times indeed. And then now, in just like less than a couple of days, we're also gonna get uh, the debut of the full group of Artemis, and with that, we'll have all of the former Luna members officially debuted. And yeah, like as much as uh, as much as I didn't like Luna disbanding, it was for the, you know, it was for the better, and it actually looks like they're doing quite well in the paths that they're choosing to pursue right now. And as an orbit, I am still holding out that hope for at least a collaboration in the future. Now that they're all signed on as artists for various agencies, they're all in back in the industry. But I think that's still quite a ways away. But I'm sure plenty of orbits are still holding out that hope, and we will probably never stop hoping. But for now, I'm happy that they're doing their own things in their various companies, and yeah, I'm interested to see the various directions that each of them will go. So yeah, I think that's it for my reaction to Eve's loop. Such a nice, well, pre-debut from Eve. Loving the concept. Most, yeah, the concept most of all for me is what is striking me here. So yeah, let's wrap it up here. Uh, yeah, we'll end that reaction right here. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, feel free to check out my Patreon, where I also post reactions to longer form content or casual content, most of which is available for free. You can probably see the titles pop up here on the side. There's also some bonus perks set aside for those who are kind enough to subscribe, such as access to my K drama and anime reactions, which, incidentally, you can also access for free for 7 days, as that is tier 1 of my Patreon and it has a 7-day free trial. So you might want to, well, try that out. Also, higher tiers of my Patreon get various levels of early access depending on the tier, as well as priority when it comes to recommendations. But don't get too fussed about all that. Like I said, most of the stuff on my Patreon is available for free. So don't be afraid to check it out. The link to my Patreon is in the description down below, as well as a link to a spreadsheet where you can more easily navigate and access the said free content on my Patreon. So you might want to start with that first. The link to that is also in the description down below. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me on this exciting and intriguing journey with Eve. Until next time, have a great day, everyone, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.